ladies and gentlemen, album time. Listen to Delux by BIB. It is a 9-track, 19-minute album. Pretty short one. Pretty short one. Give me a sec. I'm going to try and see if I can sort out this fucking live stream thing real quick. Because I don't want my streams to automatically go to unlisted. Wait. Oh, I just realized. Hold on. I just realized why it automatically... Wait, hold on. No, but it goes to... Sometimes it goes to private and sometimes it goes to... Wait. I don't know. I think it's just a problem we're going to have to deal with, to be honest. YouTube sucks. Anyway, let's get started with this album. Let me get it up on Album of the Year and then we'll begin. Alright, this album came out in... Yeah, 2020. 9 tracks, 19 minutes. Yeah, this is a... There's no genres listed on Album of the Year here, but I'm going to guess it's a metal album. Based on... but firstly, based on the fact that it's mine first sending it in. And secondly, based on this album cover. It looks like a pretty metal album cover. You've got the... This fucking thing with the different humans inlaid on top of each other. And then like a star going through the sky. And just the overall... color palette of this, the black and the very harsh blue. It feels very metal to me. Let's get started. Track 1, Eyes of the World. I was right. Thank you, Strawberry Floyd. Oh yeah, thank you. Vitruvian Man by Da Vinci. I see. Whoa. Okay. I'm gonna let this shit play out. Track 1 gets a solid 8 for me. Incredible way to start this. Fuzzy, raw, but still keeps the impact and the punch that you'd want out of a metal track like this. some reverb and delay. Whoa. Okay, we need to pause for a sec. Okay. First two songs. Pretty solid. I definitely prefer the first track over the second one. The second one's like a high 7 for me. I felt like there were a couple points where the pacing of that track, even being just a 2-minute song, I felt like it slowed down maybe a little bit too much. And it made for a little bit of like whiplash in terms of going from super fast sections back into something slow and then just punching right back into something fast without really having the time to flesh itself out and have those be evenly spaced. But still, I think it's a solid track. The riffs went hard as hell. The first and final third of the song are absolutely amazing. I think it's just the middle portion of that song that was maybe a little bit rocky in terms of how it transitions, but I still think the section itself sounded great. Next song, The Fool. We're running back from the start here. Seven hours. So we've got another 6 hours to go. It does not feel like it's already been an hour of this stream. I can't lie. I feel like I've been doing like 20 minutes. Holy shit. This feels like fucking like metal Dead Kennedys right now. Extend it 5 hours? I will not be doing that, I'm afraid. Oh shit. Yes, it has already been an hour of this stream. Well, 50 minutes. 54 minutes. Hang on a sec, I gotta check something. The timing on that bit coming right at the end of the song is great. The Fool, best song so far. That's just like a flat 9. That felt like a metal Dead Kennedys song. That was fucking insane. Let's go on the intro playlist firstly. That was fucking ridiculous. Oh my god, that kind of had the back and forth in terms of the pacing, but it felt more consistent because the track was a little bit longer, and just that extra 30 seconds is all it needed for this song to feel like the pacing was more consistent. It felt like it was just giving that little extra time to breathe. It was giving that little extra time to give you all of the information that every section needed. And it felt like what I kind of wish Boiling Point could have been if it was just like that little bit brought up. This shit is so good. This slaps. It's like, going back and forth between 70s punk and like some more like I guess like 90s 2000s adjacent like heavier darker metal stuff. This shit is so fun. Great blending of styles here. Up next we have Foreign States. Oh my god, I'm checking something in the background. Okay, chat. I have some unfortunate news. The disintegration video probably isn't happening anymore. B can't edit the video, and she can't send it back to me, and I don't have the file anymore. I was just DMing her in the background. I said, it's all good, just send it back to me and I can edit it. And she can't send it to me. I cannot get the video. Ladies and gentlemen, rest in peace the disintegration video. That's GG. Still have the stream unlisted though? Yeah. So that's fucking unfortunate. I'm seeing if she... It's because she put it into an editing software and it won't let her export it. I'm seeing if she has just the video file. That's all good, Brandon. Thank you for sending that in. That's not fucking slap. Oh shit, getting some shaker in here? I'm letting this shit play out. That transition was amazing. Foreign States, low 8. Holy shit. Fly. Still here. Yes. I've been following Chivo now for the like since he's made his account, I'm pretty sure. Oh shit, transition again, holy shit. Subliminal gets a low 7, wish it was longer. As an artist. Really? What, this? Totally you? Alright. British equivalent of Nebraska? I don't even know what that means. Describe what Nebraska is to America. Us and them... a high 6. I was able to move to that track, but on the whole it felt like the least memorable moment, and also the one that I just... Yeah. I don't know how to describe it. It just didn't feel quite as gripping as the other songs. Definitely the one I found myself being the least interested in up to this point. I just blended it into the background for the most part. Favorite state in the US? I don't know. After 5 o'clock, we start purging the requests. Which 5 o'clock is in an hour. Which that means that if you're not here for your request, it'll get skipped over. Unless it's paid request, then I play with paid requests. Lots of emo because life there is so depressing. Sounds like Birmingham, to be honest. DTMO. Black MIDI reference. Feeling another solid 7 on this one. The album's still good at this point, but I feel like we're starting to feel it just blend together. These songs are starting to lose any sense of distinction, and they're all staying at around the same level of quality, I just wish that they would switch up a bit more. You know? Playing Angry Birds while watching me listen to metal. That is valid. Angry Birds and metal just goes hand in hand. Think about it. Angry Birds is the most metal concept ever. You're firing birds out of slingshots to kill pigs. That's pretty metal. I don't have anything to say about that song. Whatever, in other words. Fine. That's honestly... This is worthy of a permaban. Oh, God. Why is the bass suddenly way more present here? I feel like the bass has been, like, very subtle throughout the... Right. I just turned my phone on, right? I picked my phone up to get a calculator up and start calculating my scores. My PC has to notify me twice that I've turned my phone on. Why the fuck does it do that? It fucking tells me that my phone is on. I'm like, yeah, I know. I just turned it on. As I was saying, yeah, the bass has much more of a presence on this song. Okay. Didn't you say that like one of their albums was 70 minutes? Oh no, that's not. Wait. Song gets a flat 8. The clearest song in terms of structure, the longest song on this entire album, and also a track that I feel like... kind of brings back what I was missing on the first half, where it feels different to the rest of the tracks, while being obviously very aesthetically and tonally similar. Yeah, this track is a lot slower. It moves a much more of a marching pace instead of being, you know, just a full sprint to the finish line like a lot of the other stuff on this album is. And on top of that, you get a much clearer bass line, The song feels more epic and sweeping in scope. I love that. Yeah, flat 8 on that one. Ladies and gentlemen, my overall score for this album is a 7.7 out of 10. Great, fun, little punky metal album. Feels like if Dead Kennedys tried to make a metal album, you know? It's got that fuzziness, it's got that aggression, it's got that insane, fast-paced, batshit energy that they bring to, like, more hardcore punk, but it's put through much heavier guitars, way more blown-out production, and also just a much more of a sense of being insane than anger. With Dead Kennedys, you get a lot of anger. This feels like being completely fucking insane. Yeah, 7 out of 10. It's good, but the first half's definitely stronger than the second half.